day 18 of the path to a 10K payout. Today's going to be a little bit of a different episode. It's actually Sunday today, so it's not even a weekday. We're going to do a back testing episode here. Didn't upload Friday. I didn't take a trade Friday. So I didn't really get to it, didn't really have a topic, so I figured create a backtesting video over the weekend and just skip Friday. So we're going to be backtesting. We're going to do a 50K account, path 10K, we're going to do on NQ, and we're going to be just doing the strategy my strategy that made my week look like this last week. 1 break even and 2 winning trades. So we're going to do from January 1st to November to February, and see how it goes using my strategy. And then I'll obviously talk about the strategy as we go here. So we gotta set it to New York session, or New York time at least. And then skip here. It's gonna be a little annoying every time. There used to be a skip to New York session open, but I don't think there is that anymore. It used to be up here. I don't see it anymore. We'll start day 1 here. Going to just make sure that everything's recording right. Yeah, okay. Just going to mark off New York, London, and Asian session. Mark out highs and lows of each session. Oops. All right. So on this day, let's see. Got a strong to the upside, taking out this high. We created this 4-hour for value gap. We're within this 1-hour gap right now. We have these highs to target up here if need be. We also have these lows and hour gaps to target. So right now we want to see how we react out of this 1-hour gap. These colors are disgusting. Just change it to that right now. So yeah, you want to see how we react out of this 1-hour gap, breakout. See how it goes from there. So we'll start just by 1 minute increments. Okay, already strong reaction to the upside, taking out this high. Let's see, pretty inconsistent right now. Technically, we are in a 5-minute downtrend. We respected this 5-minute gap. I mean, if you wanted to take this short right here, you could have off the inverse. Shorts are looking pretty good, but this wouldn't have been my particular strategy. We'll keep it going. See. See how that looks. See if we would have got an inverse here. No real inverse. But this trade would have been break even right now. Into the 1 minute. See if we can created a 1 minute fair value gap. Check the 5-minute. Still kind of chopping around. So this is kind of a chop fest. I probably wouldn't be too interested in taking a trade here, but we'll see how it plays out. Takes out that internal high. Strong reaction to the upside, yeah. Let's see. Let's see if we can get us trade to the longs then. Oh, no, nothing would have happened. So this would have been a no trade day. Obviously, in a downtrend on the 5-minute, up until this candle break structure, would have wanted to retrace before taking out that high. And we'll see, just to see how we react off that high. Yeah, we probably just chop it around a little bit. Okay, So day one wouldn't have been a trade. Simple as that. Let's see about. I probably won't do a whole month because that's actually kind of crazy, crazy long. So we'll do like a week or two because I don't want the video to be like 2 hours long. I mean, the video is gonna be pretty long as is. Let's see. Okay, same thing. We're gonna mark out highs and lows. We're actually gonna get rid of this because this is unnecessary. Or well, highs and lows of the session and the sessions themselves. I usually use a 30-minute to do this because it just makes it a lot easier. Right, got these highs up here. 4 hour, still within this 4 hour gap. 1 hour, we are pretty bullish. So we really just want to see how we react. If we get a strong reaction to the upside, continuation model. This one, we're probably going to want to target these highs, I assume. Maybe. Do we have 1 hour highs? Yeah, it's good. We'll see how this goes. If we get a strong reaction to the downside, more likely, but we'll see. All right, let's see. Do we break structure? So we broke structure to the downside on the 5-minute. See if we inverse this 15-minute too. That would be nice. Let's see. Nothing yet. Got a little bit till that 15-minute candle closes. We are in this 5-minute gap now. I don't think we inversed. Yeah, didn't inverse that 15-minute. It's looking like another no trade day. This isn't part of my strategy yet, but I'm looking to implement it, so we might as well test it now. 75% extension closure instead of like an inverse or something. There we go. Stop loss up here. Take profit 1 or 2. We'll add a partial. Yeah, we'll do 50%, I guess. Well, no, loose. I guess. And then this will be 33.3. Obviously, it's going to be repeating. I want that right there. And then break even point would be here. So like I said, again, no inverse, but we get the 75% extension. Or, oops. 75% extension closure. And we're delivering out of this 5-minute gap, which we are respecting. So we'll see how this plays out. All right, so this one would have been stopped out. Like I said, this isn't like ideally my strategy. This is a 75% extension closure, which I'm kind of testing now. Would this be a trade that I take live? I probably would have taken that one if I'm being honest. But like I said, no inverse, not ideal. There we go. Go to 30-minute. 9:30. 3. 1800. Work out the lows. Mark out the highs here. this previous day high that's pretty dominant up here. All right, 4 hour kind of chopped around. We did inverse this big 4 hour gap right here. 1 hour. We almost inversed that 1 hour gap. Swept out all these lows. We're probably pretty bullish on this day right here. So we'll see how the price wants to react. Strong reaction to the upside. Let's see. In this 15-minute. Again, this taking out this high already. We are within this 5-minute gap. Again, this probably wouldn't be too ideal of a trade off of this inverse. We'll see how it plays out though. Let's do 50% as a partial. Doesn't really matter that much. All right, take out that internal high, stops to break even. TP1, TP2. All right, so that would have been a good trade. Would have made back the losses from the previous day, so that's good. All right, let's go to the next day. Like I said, that's a pretty simple strategy. So plays off of inverses. If you see the inverse, you're good. Mark off the lows. We already took out that high. All right. So sweeping these highs, getting this retrace on the 4 hour. We are in equilibrium. Got not much to the upside. This is going to be a high resistance high because this is what swept out all these highs. So really, probably going to want to be taking shorts here. Oops. But we'll see if we get something to play off of. Let's see. This would have been pretty close to being able to take a trade, but not fully inversed. I would have entered. Now, obviously, fully inversed, but we already took out that high, so would have not been in this trade. Would have, if you would have preemptively struck on this inverse, you could have hit it, but like I said, not fully inversed, not taking the trade. And it looks like it's just gonna chop around for a little bit. Let's see if we can get a trade to the downside though. Did break structure, so we'll see. We are within this 1 minute gap. We have this inverse, or what, this fair value gap right here. Not let's see. I personally want to take this, we'll mark it off, see how it plays out. Would have been a loser. Okay. So yeah, once we take draw on liquidity, usually anything reversing using the continuation strategy is not going to be too ideal, as we just saw. So we'll do We'll do a few more days here. Forgot to mark out the highs and lows. All right, we have a low right here, low right here. Go to the 4 hour. We are within this bearish fair value gap off the inverse. We have these 4 hour lows all the way down here. If any 1 hour lows within that, yes we do. We have this 1 hour low and this 1 hour low. So play is definitely going to be short in my opinion here, assuming out these 1 hour lows or highs in this 1 hour gap. I feel like this one might be free. We'll see if we can get an entry using the model. All right, officially broke structure. So no. See if we can get an entry down to these lows down here. So this, I mean, again, like it's not too ideal. We'll see how it plays out. Stops to break even. So it would have been break even. Okay. January would not have been a good month for us, I guess. All right, let's see if we can get something here. This video might make me look like a doofus instead of someone who's smart. I don't know. Maybe last week was just a dark horse or something with this strategy. Who knows? Oh, this is okay. Sweep of these highs, strong reaction to the downside. This is looking pretty bearish for the day. Let's see. There's really nothing playing in here, is there? Still want to be bearish respect to this 5-minute and 15-minute. All right, that's a strong displacement candle. But how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. We failed it 4 times going to the downside. I wouldn't be surprised if this is just a manipulation candle for people to go short, but we'll see how it plays. I wouldn't take this for that reason. We failed 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And would have, well, we'll mark it. And would have I guess it would have worked. Would have been break even. It wouldn't have worked. I guess, well, this would have been TP1, I guess. So it would have hit TP1 and then stopped out break even. But this wouldn't have been too safe of a trade, in my opinion. So let's continue. I want at least to see one more good entry for the video, but we'll do a few more days here. We're sitting at 20 minutes in the video, so don't want it to be too long. like I said. We're all the way up here. Alright, we are within this large 4 gap. We really kind of want to just see how this plays out because of that gap. We really want to take out those highs. Let's see. This might be one that I would take. It's not a perfect A++ setup, but delivering out a 5-minute gap, break structure on the 1 minute, almost inversing this small 1 hour gap or 1 minute gap. See how it plays out. All right, would have been 1 candle stops break even. Oh, would have been wicked out. And would we have hit TP? No, we would have been break even nonetheless. All right, so that wasn't too bad of a trade. Would have been break even. I mean, could have taken partials off at the top of the 1 hour gap, but we were in for those highs. Man. All right, let's see if we can get 1 or 2 more. Oh, this looks like a CPI day, so we'll skip this day. Oh, went a little too far. We'll take a look here, but we'll see if there would have been a trade. But I did skip to 10 o'clock on accident. Not a perfect, no inverses, but in this 5-minute downtrend, entered into this 1 minute gap, strong displacement to the downside, entered short here, stops above the high, right there. Oh, actually I skipped 4 hours. Let's go back and TP. Okay, let's be more careful this time and actually be able to trade the day. We'll do 1 more day here. This will be the last one. It hasn't been the best video to talk about the strategy because really hasn't been too many entries on it. But that's how it works sometimes. Sometimes you don't have your entry and you just don't take the trade. That's the times you gotta stay out the market and realize that you're preserving your capital and you're not losing money. That's the big thing. Just took out that high, have this high up here. Let's see how we react off these highs right here. See if we can get rotation to the downside to enter these gaps or something. All right, broke structure to the downside. We have this order block maybe right here. See if we get any sort of retracement. We have this small 1 minute gap right here. Entered into strong displacement candle. Gonna enter short here. Stops above this high. Just to double check, we'll make sure. Yep. Oh. So we did inverse this 5 minute gap. I'm gonna presume that we have a SMT with. So this is presuming we have an SMT with the S&P, and the S&P is more bearish. So this is presumably a trade that you would take on S&P, presuming again that we have an SMT, and so this is why I don't particularly like backtesting, because you can't play off SMTs that much, because you can't look at both at the same time. But it is what it is. We'll have to deal with it. This might be one where you would have 3 take profits. Again, I don't know why it splits it up into percentages, because we're entering with 3 contracts. Don't really know how that works, but nonetheless we move. All right, so this was a quick break even, and we have this 1 minute gap. So personally, I would just mitigate the risk a little bit. I wouldn't go stops break even just yet. And smacked. Okay, this video has been horrible. This has just been horrible. This can't go much worse. This can't go much worse. Let's try this. We'll try one more day. We'll try one more day. See, that's why you follow the strategy no matter what. If you follow a strategy, that would have been a break-even trade instead of a loser. So even I am learning something by doing this video. One more. Lesson learned. Lessons learned. Always, no matter what, always just to go break even. Break even, break even, break even. Break even will always be better than a loss. No matter what. Work off these highs. Alright, swap these 4-hour highs. Inverse this small 4-hour gap. This is looking like longs. Up to those highs. We'll see if we can get an entry. This is looking like a choppy day. We did break structure on the 5 minute. We are in this order block. And we dump. We'll do one more day, because this is so shite. I couldn't have picked a worse month to do this. Oh, well, it's gonna be an even worse day to do this, because something happened in the beginning of this day. Best part is I'm probably gonna still upload this video because I'm a real one, even though it hasn't been the best, but live and you learn. So we just took out these 4-hour lows. Gonna be a pivotal point. See if we want to reverse. We shall see if we get a strong edge to the upside. Let's see. Come on. We take out the lows. We are just going to want to push lower. Seems like maybe. All right. Inverse this 5-minute. So let's see down on the 1-minute what we get. Let's see if we get any sort of retrace. Any sort of retrace here. Okay, here we go. It's going to be probably pretty difficult to take a trade off of because the break even's going to be right there. Let's see. Tapped into this 5-minute gap. Tapped into this 5-minute gap. Into the 15-minute. We get literally nothing again. This actually isn't terrible. TP all the way up there. Presumably, we didn't take out these 15-minute highs and create an SMT on the S&P. But we shall see. It's also pretty late into market open, 10:25. Wouldn't be ideal for taking a trade, but we'll see how it plays out. Took out this internal high, stops to break even. And wicked. Sick. Okay. This video is horrible. Oh my god. It's 30 minutes. I'm gonna call it there. That's the strategy that gave me 2 winning days and a break even last week. Yeah, that I'll make a better one of these eventually. That one was terrible. But it's a video of my journey, so yeah. See you guys for tomorrow for day 19.